Hello, welcome to Middle East in Depth, part of Levant TV's Press Reviews. The Daily Star in Lebanon features an article on Hezbollah's hitback Sunday over what they deem stupid remarks made last week by the US ambassador to Lebanon, with an MP likening them to the Israeli leader's controversial address to the Congress. David Hale's attack on Hezbollah in a statement Friday also violated international standards and diplomatic protocol. Party MP from Hezbollah Nawwaf Musawi said during a ceremony in South Lebanon Sunday, the US ambassador took advantage of an official platform to breach international standards and conduct diplomatic norms by waging a campaign against the Lebanese resistance. Hezbollah's Musawi likened Hale's remarks to a speech delivered by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu before Congress last week, saying the US envoy aimed to create divisions amongst the Lebanese. Netanyahu last week told American lawmakers that the Obama administration was wrong to be negotiating with Iran over its nuclear program, describing the Islamic Republic as a terrorist state that threatened world peace through its proxies around the world, including Hezbollah, of course. In a statement Friday, Hale accused Hezbollah of harming Lebanon's stability by sending forces to fight in Syria and violating a policy of dissociation. US Ambassador Hale said the harm to Lebanese stability caused by Hezbollah's violation of the policy of dissociation continues. Hezbollah's readiness to violate international norms and UN Security Council resolutions was made self-evident in January. And W.J. Hennigan and David Cloud write a piece in the Los Angeles Times arguing that Iran's role in Iraqi fights against the Islamic State is an issue for the United States. A major Iraqi military offensive that seeks to oust the Islamic State fighters from Saddam Hussein's hometown is placing the US military in a position it has rarely occupied since it invaded Iraq in 2003 and on the sidelines. As many as 30,000 Iraqi soldiers and Shiite Muslim militia fighters supported by Iranian military advisors, artillery and rocket launchers started a ground and air assault last week aimed at retaking the strategic city of Tikrit, which fell to militants last summer. And no US warplanes are involved in the operation, though they have been carrying out airstrikes against Islamic State positions in Iraq for 7 months. The writers add that the Iraqi attack is the largest and most ambitious by far since Islamic State fighters stormed out of Syria last year and quickly captured 10 cities and vast amounts of territory in Iraq, abruptly putting the Obama administration and a coalition of allies into the war. Tikrit is viewed as a pivotal foothold for an expected assault on al-Mosul, one of Iraq's largest cities and the militant self-declared capital in Iraq. The Pentagon already has divulged plans to support that operation with airstrikes and possibly special operation teams. The writers add, if the Tikrit operations fail or leads to sectarian atrocities and an urban war of attrition, it could hamper a push north to al-Mosul. It could also weaken the government in Baghdad and deepen the sectarian and political divisions that have fueled Sunni extremists. Senior US officials worry that the Iran-backed Shiite militia fighters will carry out reprisals against Sunni residents in Tikrit. Sentiment remains strong there for Hussein, the executed former ruler, as does hostility to the current Shiite-led government in Baghdad. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Martin Dempsey said at a House Armed Services Committee hearing on Wednesday, "We're watching carefully. If this becomes an excuse to ethnic cleanse, then our campaign has a problem and we're going to have to make a campaign adjustment." Iraqi officials, however, say that the US concerns about a sectarian bloodbath are exaggerated. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Or subscribe to Middle East in Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching and bye for now.